Alright, so here I got my barred wall hanging unit. It only runs for about a minute and it kicks out. The biggest symptom here is that it's like 9,000 degrees in front of this condenser. Not a good sign, and my numbers are way up. My high side is 629 psi instead of 448, what it's supposed to be. A little low on the low side, 180 as opposed to 236 or 236. So let's see what's what. So with the cover off here, you can definitely see there's one issue. Since this thing blows out, this is the important part around the outside of the fan, and as you can see, these fins are all bent over, so that's definitely an issue. It's got to be taken care of. I get done cleaning this thing, I gotta comb those and straighten those all out. Definitely one issue. Oh good, no blare. So I cleaned the evaporator coil thinking, oh man, the evaporator coil was completely obliterated, covered. This is full length. So next is to come in and look at the condenser coil. I'm assuming you can see that it's almost completely covered. So there's only one way to deal with that. In the fan assembly, this whole fan shroud's got to come out so I can get behind here and clean it. And there's a good chance that that's going to be our problem. Alright, we got 3 more screws over here. Actually had a couple of screws at the bottom over there. This thing should come out here now. Make note, when you move this thing, this loosens the whole coil. The whole coil is loose now, so be careful when you put your fingers anywhere. So I gotta get on the other side and push it over and pull it out and try not to drop it. Just when you thought you've seen all the dumb things they could do. See this? There's a split in the sheet metal and there's a screw sticking down, so this split hangs up on there. So you got to push it back over that way to slide it out. That's just too much, man. These designers should have to work on these things when they get done with them. Same in basically all things, aviation especially. Now this side panel, you take 2 screws out of the bottom and it's got to go straight up and it comes straight out. Like I say, it comes straight out. It's going to take 2 minutes. Ay caramba. Stand by. Very sneaky, you have to lift it first and then pull it straight out. Pain in the butt. Then you can inhale all this. Free at last, free at last. Thank God Almighty, it's free at last. Yeah, only old people are going to understand that reference. So what do we got now here? Oh man, this is good. This is really good news. Why could I possibly be having high head pressure? Holy moly. This is a design issue of the bards where they suck air from the side. In this case, this is housekeeping, so outside here is all the lint. This is kind of what the evaporator coil looked like. Holy crud. Well, what can I say? I only started working on maintaining these things. So you can see the center of the where the fan goes. That's the only place it's not completely obliterated and covered. God, this is just amazing. I don't think I've ever seen one this bad. I do not like this barred unit. It's going to take, and you're going to have to pull that fan every time you clean this thing properly. Oh well. What do you call that? Job security. Okay, well, let's get to cleaning. Phew. Well, dang it, it started raining and I forgot to get a look in there what it looks like. $8,000 times better. And now I'm starting to hurry a little bit. Yummy. And because there's still some mold and stuff up in there, after I thoroughly rinsed it off, used some super bright and originally, I'm gonna spray it down with some continuous coil cleaner, and that does not have to be rinsed off. So it's starting to rain. I'm gonna get that fan assembly back up in there, and I'm not sure how far I'm gonna get today, but at least I'll get that out of the way. And I still gotta straighten those fins. Okay, got these two little nifty covers. One goes over that, that goes over that, which uncovers all those wires. And stick it up there. Nice little conduit. Ready. Okay, troubleshooting guide says low suction, high head pressure, partial restriction, then overcharged. Well, it's been running, I don't know, a couple of years without any gas being put in, so we're gonna shoot for that partial restriction. So my numbers are 180 over. Camera's really starting to tick me off. 180 over 629, supposed to be 236 over 448, so way too high. Alright, I'm firing it back up. It's got about 3-minute delay. Since my camera's going to go into a auto blur, I'm just going to wait until it starts up and I'll turn it back on. We'll see what my pressures are doing now. On it. Alright, we'll see what happens in a minute. Alright, let's see what happens now. Can do this. 20-30 degrees max difference between ambient. Before I had, I don't know, 80. It's hotter than heck. Alright, let me go check inside and see what we got. Okay, well, the numbers didn't come out exactly like I wanted, but I got a nice cold suction line staying running. We got 10-12 degree split going in there, so we're looking good. Solved that problem. On to the next one.